As of July 16th, a new 3-digit number is now in service to provide Pennsylvanians with an easier way to connect to behavioral or mental health crisis services. You can now call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
When Pennsylvanians call or text 988, they will still connect with the same 13 crisis response centers in Pennsylvania reached when calling the 10-digit Lifeline. The change over to the shorter, quicker to remember 988 makes life-saving suicide prevention and crisis response support easier to reach than ever, something we know will make a difference for people in difficult circumstances. 988 will connect people who are experiencing a mental health crisis or considering suicide to trained, compassionate crisis response professionals who can talk through their situation over the phone, deploy mental health crises teams to assist a person if they're available in the caller's area, or connect the caller to additional local resources. They can also deploy emergency response professionals if there's a threat to life or safety. And beyond helping people in crisis themselves, 988 can be a resource for people looking for the best way to help a loved one or someone else in need. 988 can also connect people with specialized services like Veterans Crisis Line and assistance in Spanish. As a nation, we've made progress in recognizing how essential mental health is to our overall well-being and quality of life. Mental health is health. Continuing to build a robust network of supportive resources and easing barriers to these resources is an important part of this work, but we all must continue to do what we can to foster more open, compassionate dialogues around mental health, crisis, and suicide. Each of us can and must be a source of support for our loved ones and people throughout our lives. Think about the number of people you interact with every day. There are endless opportunities to foster connections, be a source of validation, and help people feel less alone in whatever they may be going through. Checking in on people, sharing resources and stories through your networks on social media, and helping people feel safe sharing their own experiences are simple steps, but they can help someone feel safer working through their own challenges and circumstances. Our actions can have a powerful impact that can be a catalyst to helping someone who needs extra help to get the care, treatment, and support that they deserve. So please share this resource. And if you're worried about someone you know, don't be afraid to call or text 988 yourself.
The Pennsylvania call centers are able to connect callers to local mental health, substance use, and other behavioral health resources provided by counties. They're able to connect with mobile mental health teams across Pennsylvania if an in-person response is deemed necessary. And they're trained to work with callers to get their location if the situation seems to demand that local police or other emergency responders are needed, and they are able to connect with appropriate 911 call centers to dispatch that help. We're also continuously working with PEMA around enhancing our 911 coordination. Presently, 988 does not have geolocation services. And as we said, we've, through the years, always been able to work with callers around doing the best that we can to get their location when those emergency services are needed. However, we also know that between 80 and 90% of callers get their needs met from that communication with the counselor on the phone. So the location is not what is most important, it's getting the support that a person needs.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Falvello Law Firm. Have you been injured in a car accident? Call Falvello Law Firm. Your case is our fight.